Hey, sup? Hey, sup? Hey, sup?
Piggy is always getting so many updates. Hey, sup? Piggy is always getting so many updates. Hey, sup? Piggy is always getting so many updates. Hey, sup?
With all this Chapter 12 talk going around, you've forgotten about the most fun thing to do on Piggy. Come up with new ideas of things to add to Piggy. This time round, it's brand new chapters. So how about you show us 7 custom chapter ideas to add to Piggy in Roblox? From abandoned buildings to creepy mental asylums and even pirate islands, we've got a lot to cover, sub. You better get started. Number 1. Institution by Blurry. First up is a classic setting for horror games, an insane asylum. Except this time, it's not full of crazy people. Instead, it's full of evil infected piggies. I'd argue that's even worse. The only question is, sub, why would you show up to a place like this during the piggy outbreak? Well, it's been rumored that one of the people had inside information about the cure to the piggy infection. Unfortunately, all you found were infected piggies and you were chased right out of there. Not only does this map feature old mechanics such as lasers that you need to shut off using the wrench, but it also features brand new mechanics such as digging underground to collect items with a shovel that you have collected. It's even got an entire theater room, so you can sit with your friends and watch the latest Sub's Blox World video. I wouldn't stay too long though, sub, or the brand new Crazy Piggy might pay you a visit. Don't worry too much about Crazy Piggy though, sub, because Zizzy has joined you on your adventure and is ready to help you fight off Piggy. Well, in exchange for some grass, of course. Number 2. Pirate Outpost by ThinkPlum. Where better to go on our next Piggy chapter journey than the most different map of all, the Pirate Outpost. The Pirate Outpost is a deserted island that has since been taken over by pirates. Now, of course, it wouldn't be a Piggy map if the infection hadn't reached the outpost yet. And that's why there's a Piggy pirate skin to go with it, and even has a hook for a weapon. I wouldn't test her if I were you, sub. The story goes that you arrive at the Pirate Outpost in search of the pirates that stole Mr. P's Piggy Cure, and they're keeping it all for themselves. But you'll also need to search through all the rooms until you finally get into the Outpost headquarters and confront the head pirate. There are plenty of areas on the map to explore, including the dock that's on the ocean itself. Just like a classic Piggy map, you'll need to find the white key, the hammer, the wrench, and the code before you can make an escape. Once you do, you'll finally be able to confront the head pirate and recover the stolen cure from him, so you can use it to uninfect all of the infected piggies. Hey, are you enjoying this video? Well, we've made tons just like it before, and we're gonna carry on making even more of them. Hit that subscribe button and smash the bell icon. You'll receive a notification every time we upload. Number 3. Factory by Blurry. Wow, sub, look at all the pretty lights. Those are some cool effects. They should have been used on the real Piggy. Speaking of things that should have been used on the real Piggy, there's a ton of brand new mechanics on this map. Take the planks, for instance. They're a regular Piggy feature, right, sub? Well, this map has changed even that up. To get the planks, you need to make the final escape. You won't just be able to find them laying around, sub. Instead, you'll need to bring a box with you to the saw cutter and use it to break the box in two. Don't get too close, sub, or you'll get oofed. Oh, well, never mind. This is a factory map after all, sub. It's full to the brim with brand new mechanical game mechanics and, a pirate ship, because why not? And best of all, it's even got a hole in the ground you control bacon with. Ha ha ha! He doesn't know a thing. But it's not all about brand new mechanics, sub. This map even has twists on old mechanics, such as needing to unlock the wrench fuse box before using it. I mean, that only makes sense since it's a high-security factory. They've even revamped the generator concept from Forest. Except this time, you have to activate all 3 generators hidden around the map so you can unlock the pipes and make an escape. In terms of the Piggy on this map, it makes sense for them to have none other than Robbie. After all, he is a robot-infected Piggy, as if he was a robot, here to do factory work. And then, the infection reached him. Number 4. Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. It's the horror game crossover of the century sub. It's time for the Freddy Fazbear's Pizza map, which of course is from the game Five Nights at Freddy's. Except this time, it won't be evil animatronics chasing you around sub. It's gonna be Piggy. Instead of sitting in one spot the entire time, you'll need to run around all the different party rooms in search of keys and key cards before you can finally make your escape. Since the regular enemy of Freddy Fazbear's Pizza is a bear, we could even use Barry from the hospital map for this chapter. This would make far more sense than him randomly appearing on the hospital map. Hey, are you enjoying the suggestions so far? Then leave a like on the video. Liking the video not only helps support the channel, but it also lets us know you're enjoying the content we make. And so long as you guys are liking, we'll keep making. And also sub, we're nearly at 1 million subscribers. Can you believe it? I think we're gonna have our own pizza party ourselves. Number 5. Construction Site by Blurry. Sup? There's some pretty complicated maps on Piggy, right? I thought so. Like Outpost with tons of different buildings, different floors, and even brand new mechanics. Oh, or what about Hospital with the potion mechanic that players weren't used to? Well, this map takes it to a whole new level. Besides being a huge map, the construction site also features tons of buildings and items to collect. The creator even had to add in a totally new door color just so they could fit it in. Just like a regular Piggy map, your goal is to find the white key and make your final escape. However, you'll have to use brand new mechanics along the way, such as using a crowbar to break through vents. Maybe this map could even use the brand new Billy skin, since it was introduced after Chapter 12, but it doesn't seem to have much to do with Chapter 12 at all. His high visibility jacket and construction tools seem far more appropriate for a map like Construction Site. But the new mechanics don't end there, sub. There's also the need of a wrench, but not for the regular old exit or laser grid. Instead, you have to use it on a gas valve so you can disable the toxic gas and make your way into the area. With all these brand new mechanics, this is enough to keep a Piggy player interested even after the end of Chapter 12. Number 6. Hideout by Charlie. Next up, we have the Hideout map. The Hideout map was used, well, as a hideout for Piggy survivors, of course. You arrive at the hideout after hearing information about a cure, potentially being stored right here, sub. Given all the time the survivors were hiding away, they were able to create a cure. But almost immediately after arriving, you figure out it certainly won't be easy to find the cure if it is here. Not only is the hideout abandoned, but it also seems like one of the inhabitants has been infected and has started chasing you around the map. Oh no, sub! Just like a regular Piggy map, all the different buildings are locked off and require you to collect different keys in order to make an escape. But unlike a regular Piggy map, every time you unlock a new room, there'll be a Piggy inside there waiting for you. Meaning the map is gonna get more and more difficult the further you progress. After finally making an escape, you enter the final room that you think might hold the cure. You walk up to the table, and it's empty. Yeah, there's no cure. If there was a cure, there wouldn't be any maps left to add to Piggy. Makes sense, doesn't it, sub? Hey! Do you have any ideas of your own for maps that could be added as chapters? Or maybe even an idea of what's gonna happen after Chapter 12? Well, you should let us know in the comments! Number 7. Supermarket by Stella A. And last but not least, we have the Supermarket map. After completing Chapter 12 and leaving with Zizzy, Pony, and George, you come in search of supplies that you can use to help out with making the cure. Unfortunately, you didn't find any supplies or even tools to help you on your journey. Instead, you found a shopkeeper Piggy who chases you around the supermarket as you try to make your escape by gathering items from all around the map. The shopkeeper Piggy looks like a shopkeeper, obviously, but they also wield a bloody knife as a weapon. Not to worry though, sub. You can use the gun hidden in the map to knock them out for 20 seconds. Not only does the store look like it's been abandoned, but it even looks like it's been raided by people that have been there before you. Everyone must have turned against each other while you were looking for clues about George and running away from Piggy. Just like a realistic store, the supermarket map uses futuristic key cards rather than the boring old standard keys, and even has a locked away room that could be an employee-only room that is locked off with a wrench. I don't know about you, sub, but if that's the case, I want to talk to the manager. Wow, sub! It's a shame Piggy is already over. I think some of those maps would have worked really well in the real game. But just because Piggy is over doesn't mean you don't have any more videos to make. In fact, you've got more than ever. You better get to it, sub, and we'll catch you next time.